California continue. Alex Stone, ABC News correspondent in Los Angeles. Good morning, Alex. How bad is it? Oh.
He's there now.
Alex Stone, are you there?
Yep, I got you.
All right. All right, give us an update. How bad is it over the weekend?
Well, it was a rough weekend. Saturday especially is when we saw the flames again go racing toward neighborhoods. This is a 2-week-old fire that just will not die down at all. That typically 2 weeks into a fire in populated areas that you start to see some control of the flames, and still over half of the fire is completely uncontained and uncontrolled. 45% containment on a small fire, you would start to say, okay, they're getting a handle on this thing. But when you've got a fire that's 270,000 acres, bigger than New York City, that this thing is still wildly out of control, and they've got a lot of work left to do. The biggest area of concern over the weekend was the Montecito area of Santa Barbara County. That's a pricey area. A lot of celebrities have mansions there. But there are also other neighborhoods in Montecito that are just regular folks that have jobs that they go to every day, and that they were racing out of their homes, and it was quite a scene over the weekend. There were mansions that were burning, there were regular homes that were burning, but a lot of people had to get out very quickly. The weather is, for the good, changing now for the first time in a couple of weeks, so we're going to see the normal onshore flow for a couple of days of winds coming out of the ocean with more moisture in them coming inland. But come Wednesday night into Thursday, right back into that abnormal December flow of the Santa Ana winds coming in from the desert, very dry, very fast, and going out toward the ocean, and then it's going to be game on again.
Alex Stone, how is this fire going to end? Is it going to be the weather, or are the firefighters going to be able to get a handle on it? What are people saying?
Well, it's a little bit of both. The firefighters are battling it, and they have been making progress, and they've been saving a lot of homes, but they really need the regular, normal weather pattern to settle back in. That they need those onshore winds to come in. They'd rather it be no winds, but onshore flow. Where there is moisture in the morning and they get fog and the humidity levels are at 50% and above that we would normally be seeing. We're looking at humidity levels that are 3 and 4%. That is incredible, and even without wind, it allows the flames to explode. So to really stop this thing, they need normal weather to come back of what we would see in California this time of the year. And we are getting a taste of that this week, but then, like I say, we're going to go right back into the other later in the week. But it's still a long battle left to go. They expect to be battling this past the first of the year and then probably go on well into January.
Alex Stone, do we have any numbers as to how many homes have been destroyed, how many people have been displaced?
Well, we know about 800 homes, over 1,000 buildings. Overall, there have been about 100,000. It's in the 90,000 range of people who have been evacuated, and some are being allowed to go back in areas where the fire has already burned through. But there are a lot of people who have been affected. This has been going on for a long time. Seasoned firefighters who have come in from 11 states say they have never seen anything like this. It is on the path to very soon becoming the largest wildfire in California history. And Cal Fire, they argue that they say that things are changing. They don't know why. You can argue any number of different things. It's
right.
Just normal cycles, or it's the way that we've been managing the forests, or it's global warming, any number of different things. But Cal Fire says that the fires are running in California very different than they did only a couple of years ago. And that they have to battle them differently. You didn't have fires that were running a football field every second up until recently and going through these communities as quickly. But we saw it in Northern California earlier this year, only a couple of months ago. We're seeing it now in Southern California. A few years ago, we saw it in San Diego, that the fire response has to be different from what Cal Fire has over many, many decades, how they have fought fire. It is changing now, and they have to figure out how to adapt.
Alex Stone, be safe. Thanks for checking in.